Hi, welcome to hell. I'm showing my good buddy, my good pal here. She's never watched JoJo.
Oh.
So, we're gonna see what she thinks of some of our top quality buff men screaming. That's it, that's the show. Alright. Here's our first boy. Give me any kind of, just tell me what.
He looks like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, God, you're right. Dear Lord, he does. Alright, so, give me a guess at, like, a name, background. What do you think is this guy's whole deal?
Well, I think he's on that workout grind, especially leg day every day.
God, you're so right.
He's also a lot like Prince, I think.
Prince?
Well, look at the purple.
Yeah, the purple does it, I think. I'm with you there.
Definitely Prince and Gaston's love child.
Okay.
I think his name is... I don't even know. Like man. And
Leg man! That's it! I mean, that's what everybody should call him.
And his family is extremely sophisticated, but they're all psychopaths. And he was the only sane one, and he managed to escape their mansion alive.
That's actually not too far off. That's actually, like, kinda close. Like, that's not too far from what actually happened. Okay, so his name is... It's the whitest name you've ever heard.
Jonathan.
Yes!
Really?
His name is Jonathan Joestar.
Did I get that?
Yeah! His name is Jonathan Joestar. And he is, the child of a very rich family.
Why did I get this like 100% right?
He absolutely is on that workout grind. And we'll explain his...
Oh wait, I know his special power.
What's his special power?
You know the thing that Michael Jackson does where he goes...
Yeah.
That. He just does
Like
that.
the pelvic thrust?
Yeah, and then everybody gets, like, just stunned for a solid 15 seconds.
I mean, that's like everyone when watching the damn show, so, like, that's also kind of, like, not too far off. So, he has a power that's derived from a breathing technique. It's called Hamon. And basically, he can just, like, do cool punch shit just by breathing a certain way. And just really great pelvic thrusts. And just have very fantastic legs. All the time.
Okay.
So we'll get to his crazy family member that you, predicted in a little bit. What's
He looks
the vibe?
extremely depressed.
Okay, you know the grind. Tell me about this boy.
Well, he obviously has something where he talks to himself a lot. Right back there. You know. I think he scams people with his magic show off to the side. He also secretly has a beaver in his hair that's not his real hair. But I think he doesn't have parents, and that, he's actually really old, but he looks kind of young.
Okay, so you got the no parents part right. Okay, give me a name. What do you think his name is?
Beaverhead.
Beaverhead. God, that's fucking exquisite.
Well, maybe not, because he doesn't have a beaver head there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think his name is...
If you do another just random guess and actually get his name, I'm going to flip my
What's
shit.
it start with?
Well, it's another very white name.
Jacob Eisenhower.
Jacob Eisenhower!
Wait, maybe it's, Will Smith.
Will Smith! Wow. God, I mean, he's just as iconic. Okay, so his name is Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
That explains the beaver hair.
God, what?
Because if you go that fast, your hair's gonna look like that.
Okay, so you were right. He does not have parents. As far as we know,
And his power is scamming people.
His
really
power
good.
is scamming people really good. I mean, that's probably one of his powers. He grew up in shithole London.
Is that what it's called?
No. He grew up in just like a really seedy part of London, and so Jonathan kicked him in the
seedy London is really just like
all of London.
Suburban United States.
Yeah, that's fair, but Jonathan he attacked Jonathan in an alley. Jonathan kicked him in the face pretty much. He noticed, wait a minute, that guy didn't kick me as hard as he could have. And then he followed him home and was his best friend.
What? So he has a
I mean, to be fair, he did it at the right time.
How can you stalk someone at the right time?
He did.
Okay, moving on.
Alright, moving on, we're moving on.
Is he one of the main characters?
Yeah.
Is he one of the JoJos?
No, Jonathan.
Are you kidding?
Jonathan is a JoJo.
Okay. He's eating a very French PB&J.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's from somewhere in Germany. I think he was raised by very unloving and unattention-giving parents. Or he was given way too much attention, and he's really just making this funky face to deceive you and make him think he's not as flamboyant as he really is, but he is.
Mm-hmm.
I also think he, too, is related to... What was the last guy's name?
Speedwagon?
Yes, Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're related because they both have that crazy top hat.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that he owns at least 2 French poodles and walks them at least 4 times a day.
He would.
And then his superpower, throwing sandwiches at people.
Oh God, he'd do that too. God damn it.
Okay.
Okay, so give me what's his name? What do you think his name is? If you have no idea, you can say you have no idea.
His name is Elvis. Honestly. He looks like Elvis.
He does. This is William Antonio Zeppeli.
Oh, okay. So I was getting somewhere with the Elvis.
Yeah, he's the guy who taught Jonathan how to use the breathing thing. He basically just waddled up to him, punched him in the gut, and said, "Cool, you can breathe funny now!" And then he got superpowers. He and Speedwagon are buddies, though. The reason that... Alright, spoilers for fucking part 1. The reason that Speedwagon has his hat is because a certain guy, killed him, and Speedwagon decided to take his hat in his memory.
A certain guy killed
Him.
him.
Yes. And Speedwagon decided to take his hat and wear it as a memory.
That's why they have the same hat.
Yeah, huh?
No, I don't believe it. I think they're related.
I mean, again, we don't really know very much about either of them, so... Or their heritage, so they could be. New theory?
In theory.
New theory. Alright.
So is his power the breathing funny thing?
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a gargoyle. Like a metal gargoyle.
Yeah.
A golden gargoyle. Why does he have green hearts on his knees?
Okay, so I'll have you know that this isn't him. That's his stand. This
okay.
is all the same guy.
Okay. he still looks like a gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a rock star. He looks like he was born and raised in America. But then he moved to Europe somewhere. Now he is a British bodybuilder. And he also takes taekwondo or karate every Sunday. Doesn't believe in any god or anything. He's very rich. And his superpower is
Well, I mean, the stand is his superpower. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Well, what the stand can do is just slap everybody with love. And then his name is David. He's also an Eisenhower. David Eisenhower.
He's Speedwagon's long lost brother. Okay. Alright, so we'll get to what the stand's name is in a little bit. This is Dio Brando, better known to you as Homeman McMurder.
So he's the one that, killed people?
Yeah, he's the one who yoinked off Jonathan's head and popped his own head on his body.
Looks like he has a normal head.
Well, I mean, he's normal in these two, but then he yoinked it off on these two.
But how can you tell?
Well, I mean, you can't. He's like a vampire. He can regenerate. So, to list some of the worst crimes that he has done, he killed a dog, killed a boy.
Whoa. We can stop at the dog. That's the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst one. Danny deserved better. Alright, so, what do you think his stand is called?
It's something extremely Italian. He looks like a baker. But also a gargoyle. So I'm going with Bargoyle.
Bargoyle. God, that would be so good. You're gonna hate me for this. It's called The World.
No.
And its power is it can stop time for 9 seconds.
Yeah, I know you're lying.
No.
No.
Oh, man. And he is also from shithole London, but becomes very rich.
Why is everybody in this rich?
Well, Speedwagon wasn't. I mean, he got rich later, but that was only when he was really old. I believe we're moving on to part 2.
Okay, he's a good-looking man, except for the upper right one.
Well, I mean,
He's kind of...
that's him when he's fucking old.
He rides motorcycles. He's also a cowboy. He occasionally smokes a pipe. He loves touching his head a lot. His face, to clarify. And he's probably very gay, which makes me kind of upset. His superpower is, you know those things at the gym that they go, like the rope things where they do the up and down?
Yeah.
It's using those, but with spikes. I feel like all of them are British, so I'm gonna go with he's living a more Western lifestyle, but he's British. He's not super rich. And his name is probably like Alexander.
God, that's fitting.
Harley Davidson. No, it's I think it's Finn Whitestone.
You're gonna hate me. This is another JoJo.
Okay, he definitely stood out. Okay.
His name is Joseph Joestar. He can use both Hamon and a stand. And that purple thing is his stand. He is British, and he is Jonathan's grandson. First JoJo's grandkid.
So who was the second one?
Well, there was a kid in between who was named George.
Oh, so he's boring, okay.
Yeah, we never really got his shit.
Okay. George. Irrelevant.
George Joestar. His stand. This. What's it called? What do you think? I should say that the stand is the spiky rope thingies.
you basically just nailed it. Except what I was gonna say.
Spiky rope thingies.
Uh-huh.
It's called hermit purple. What do you think it does?
Like, you know how hermit crabs, like, they've got the...
Yeah.
Like, grabs people, and then it brings them closer, so he can just use his halitosis and just kill them.
Its ability is something called spirit photography.
What? Why does that matter? You don't need to take pictures of ghosts.
It can take a camera, crush it, and then out of the camera is a photo of what will happen in the future.
But why do you need to be so extra as to name this giant whip thing Hermit Purple? They can just break a picture and, like, why not get a hammer? Why not get a magic purple hammer?
Ask the fucking author. I don't know, man. A hammer would be definitely very much his style, I think.
Oh my god! Okay, he's definitely gay. Hands down. He reminds me a tad bit of Hermes. His magic power is bubbles. He's also a background dancer in rap videos. 2000s rap videos, to be specific. He deeply enjoys scarves. And, I think he's like an elf. So he was definitely born in northern Europe somewhere. Or lives there. He's not very rich, but he lives with what he has. And his name is Zukaru.
Zukaru?
No. Yeah, nope, that's it. Period. Oh, I also like his heart tattoo.
Yeah. So, you were very, very right in saying he's gay. He is quite possibly one of the twinkiest characters in JoJo. We'll get to the worst offender of that. Alright, this is one thing I will say, kind of spoilers though. He is not the gayest character in the show.
Even with his scarf
He
collection?
is not the gayest character in the show. He comes close, but he's not quite there. You were also right in saying his superpower is bubbles. His whole shtick is bubbles.
Just bubbles? What does he do with them? He just has bubbles?
He uses them to he uses them to fuck people up.
He just throws bubbles at people?
I don't know, ask the author, man! And his name is Caesar Zeppeli. He's a fucking gorgeous man.
She's definitely rich. Definitely getting some, why can't I put my finger on it? She's like a famous actress vibes. Like almost Lady Gaga vibes, but not quite. She's definitely a fashion designer. She's like Coco Chanel, basically.
She does not have a stand.
So she just changes from being a pale ghost with green hair to that.
She's just really hot.
Okay, and I think her superpower is like Medusa, basically. So when she takes off her glasses, she like freezes people. And her name is either Elizabeth or Melissa.
This is Lisa.
What?
Yep. Her name is Lisa.
Melissa?
You were actually right when saying Elizabeth. Her real name is Elizabeth Joestar. So she is also a Hamon person, or more like a Ripple
So are
master.
all the Joestars have the Hamon?
Not all of them, but a solid like number of them. She does Hamon. She's over 50 years old. I don't know what anti-aging cream she uses, but I would pay her to step on me. All right.
How can you have 8 sets of abs that go up to your pectorals? Is he holding a leg?
Uh-huh.
Is he gay?
Probably. Probably you don't know!
I'm just in a lot of shock right now. I'm gonna need at least 24 hours to process this image before getting back to it. Okay. So, this guy has to be a rock star, or a really, really, really dope horseback rider. And he's also very in tune with his Roman roots, as he is wearing basically no clothes, like not even half of a toga on his waist. His superpower, he's definitely got some like screechy, high-pitched voice that he stuns everybody with. And his name is Pectoralis Major.
Well, his name is Cars. With a K.
A vroom.
Yeah. He is jamming out on that leg.
Is he playing the guitar on a leg? It's not muscular enough. It's not his own leg.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. So he is a superhuman immortal called a Pillar Man. And he is approximately 120,000 years old.
That's not fair.
If we're talking about Lisa's anti-aging cream, I want to get his.
He has 0 wrinkles.
Yeah, like L'Oreal who?
He's also...
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's being a fucking Pillar Man.
Or, I thought you meant Pillar Man like he built pillars, like
no,
in Rome.
No, it's
also, he has like a bit of a unicorn horn situation going on.
He does. I'm kind of digging it. So, he is the creator of vampires.
So is he a vampire?
No, he's a Pillar Man. It's kind of a similar deal, though. So, he is, his goal is basically to just evolve enough to be immune to the sun.
Okay. I mean...
Again, like vampire, Pillar Man, same kind of deal.
Okay.
Alright, we're moving on. This is part 3.
Jojo.
Yes!
Oh wait, he's got a stand.
That's his stand, yep.
And that's also his stand.
No, that's him.
Nope. Yes, you're right. I think he's got the Hamen, too. He's a general in like he's like a general for the military. And he's British, of course. He obviously comes from a rich background, because all the Joe stars are. And he's also got some other superpower, which is the stand. And his stand's name is... Well, first let me describe his stand. His stand is a bit like Megamind. In the sense that he is got a big brain. And he wants to kill things. And his stand's name is definitely like Bullet Hole Bob. And
I refuse to call him anything else but that now. You're gonna hate me for this too. He's a JoJo, but he's not a Joestar. His name is Jotaro Kujo.
Okay.
He is Japanese.
Well, he's definitely a military dude.
And he's a juvenile delinquent.
Of course he is! Why does he look like that if he's a juvenile delinquent?
Now, listen. Tell me how old he is.
Ranging from 16 to 28?
He is 17 years old.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, you were pretty close.
I don't know why I said 28, because that's like not a juvenile delinquent.
It's like a grown-ass delinquent. He is very emo.
That goes without saying.
He is incredibly grumpy. I think, yeah, he's a little gay.
Yeah.
And his stand is called Star Platinum.
No, Bullet Hole Bob.
I like Bullet Hole Bob better.
I know that's his fist and his glove, but it looks like a bunch of spots where bullets would come out.
That's fair, actually. That, like, makes sense. So Jotaro appears in part 4. He's from part 3. And if you can guess what he becomes when he grows up, I swear to God.
Is he a general?
He is a marine biologist.
What?
Yep.
Does he still dress like that?
He dresses in white, but yes, pretty much. He's just a little fancier. He keeps the weird hat hair.
Why would he change everything except his style? Like, at least change your style. Like, you can stay an adult delinquent. Just change your clothes. I'm over it. I'm honestly over it. His hair? Oh yeah, you were telling me about this guy. He's got the weird one strand of hair.
Yeah, his hair noodle.
His hair noodle.
And I think he has almost as bad of a fashion sense as Dio.
Yes! He looks like, if you got rid of the pants, he looks like a 17th century Amish maid. I mean, am I wrong?
You're not, and I think that's the worst part about it.
I don't know what the thing in the upper right corner is.
It's his stand.
Okay, so he's a maid with a stand. His stand is a sea creature. It's very creepy. It looks a bit like a bird mixed with a turtle with hands.
Mm-hmm.
And his stand can control water somehow. I don't know what it does. And then he is also very rich, being an Amish maid from the 17th century. And he enjoys spending his time looking through magazines, like with the covers they say, like on the outside it looks like he's reading like a British, clothing magazine, but on the inside he's really reading Playboy. And then he also enjoys spending all of his money on eye color contacts. And his name is Joseph Pack. Pack. Just Pack.
Joseph Pack.
No, just one Pack.
Joseph Pack. Okay. This is Noriaki Kakyoin.
What the?
He is a very strange boy.
I don't understand.
He really likes cherries. And his stand is called Hierophant Green.
Oh yeah, they're all colors.
Well, some of them are, yeah.
A lot of them are colors.
And he's got, like, a whole range of shit going on. He can, like, shoot emeralds at people. He can, like, unravel into, like, tentacles and fuck around with that. Not literally. I don't mean that literally. And he is very green. And also when I say he likes cherries, I mean he really likes cherries.
He's got earrings that are cherries.
Yeah, he does.
His hair's the color of cherries.
Mm-hmm. And he's got that noodle. He's got that hella noodle.
Cherry noodle.
Cherry noodle.
And he also has the cherry stem pant colors.
Yeah.
And clothes colors.
Yeah, he does. He's like a walking cherry, where his body is just a really disproportionately large stem.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Alright. I had to include this guy just for...
He looks like he's getting fucked by a robot.
That's his stand.
More than a stand, apparently.
Alright.
He's definitely one of the people that owns, like, either a farm or not a kiosk, but, like a marketplace, like a little
Right.
store. He also, he only goes to one hairdresser, because that's the only hairdresser that knows how to do his hair right.
One question I do have to ask you. What nationality is he?
Either he's some form of European or Native American or both. He's
very European.
Yeah, I couldn't tell because I don't know why I felt Native American vibes. Probably the earrings, and then also the pouch thingy. And then he's really good at taming animals. His name is definitely something along the lines of it's gonna be like Rick.
God, he looks like a Rick.
No, Brick.
Brick?
Yep. Brick Eisenhower again.
What about his stand? What's his stand?
It's like steel fencing sword.
Well, his name is Jean-Pierre Polnareff.
Okay.
He's French.
Okay.
And his stand is called, well, you actually got pretty close with steel, Silver Chariot.
Okay.
So you got, like, the metal thing down.
What does he do?
Silver Chariot, oh god.
And what's his power?
I mean,
why are his boobies always hanging out?
He just has really nice tits, I guess. Oh god, his fucking hair, man.
One hairdresser, I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's only one guy that can do it, and it's a fucking architect.
No, I'm pretty sure it's his little stand that can do that. He just takes his little sword and just goes right off the top. And then he uses a lot of hair gel.
So basically, Silver Chariot's like main thing is just
cutting hair,
sword fighting,
cutting hair. Like I said,
honestly, it would not surprise me if his stand were the one that cut his hair.
Okay. It looks like he has landmines on his head.
Fuck, it does.
He's very either Native American or African American. I can't tell because of the necklace and the phoenix thing. That's got to be a stand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't understand why his stand has a bird head, bird hands, bird legs, not bird feet, and not a bird torso. Anyway, his name has to be like Tyrone. He doesn't have a last name. He enjoys long walks on the beach.
Which is Birdman.
He's extremely interested in, I think, just Australian culture.
Okay.
He goes to the library at least 3 times a week, finishing every book that he reads.
He probably would.
He checks out at least 5. He reads every book in the span of, like, just one book. He reads it, the whole thing, in 2 hours. His superpower is the stand.
Mm-hmm.
And then, his stand's name, Fiery Phoenix Bird.
The thing is, Fiery Phoenix would make so much more sense than what the stand name is actually, like, called. So his name is Avdol.
Okay, so definitely wrong about the Tyrone.
Yeah, very much so. And his stand is Magician's Red. I don't get it either.
How is he a magician? He doesn't even... Like, the first guy looks more like the second and third guy look more like magicians than this guy.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Is that a JoJo?
Yes, it is.
Is he the most gay?
I would say he's the gayest JoJo.
But he's not the most
Not the
gay.
gayest character.
Okay. His
Somehow.
stand is definitely a trans supporter.
Oh god, that's so valid. You know what? That's probably true. I should say that from this point on, they start naming stands after music references.
I don't know what his stand's name is. I'm not gonna guess that. He's got a very flat nose.
He does.
He's definitely... Oh, he's got some navy vibes. Like, navy, not like the color, but like the place.
Right.
He's got massive hands. Oh my god.
Yeah, give him a bit of a case of yowie hands there.
And he enjoys cutting bushes, like shaping bushes. You know, like his favorite shape to make them is like the 3 circles.
God,
Vertical 3 circles.
Yeah, I hate that I know what you're talking about. He makes the shrubs as sculpted as his perfect ass.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Josuke Higashikata.
Okay.
I
wasn't very specific about the JoJo.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd say he's definitely the gayest JoJo. And his stand is called Crazy Diamond.
Definitely looks crazy.
Yeah.
Why does it look like he has lingerie on the top of his hair?
Shit, you're right, it does. I think that was just how they tried to texture it, so that it wasn't just like...
It like that.
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Me too. I don't understand his hair. Fun fact about him, though, he goes absolutely apeshit if anyone insults his hair.
What does he do?
I mean, he almost, like, fucking yote a guy.
What does that mean?
He almost fucking killed him. Anyways!
He looks like he works at an airport. How could he?
He is a fairly sweet boy. Like, as like far as the JoJos go, he's like not bad.
I do not have anything to say. Why does he have no eyebrows and no irises? And why does his stand's hand have 6 fingers with 2 little orbs in the middle?
What's his name?
Cash money. Period.
God, that might as well be his goddamn name. He might as well be fucking Cash Money.
But other than that, he's either like a Steven or a Peter.
God, he would be a fucking Steven. And what about his stand? His stand's name is very obvious in that photo. It is the focal point of the photo. The name of the stand.
I don't want to look at that.
The focal point.
There are so many. Looks like his head is a tampon.
God. The thing is, what's the first thing you noticed about that stand?
The hand. And then I also noticed his giant pee-pee. And then
his weenus. Except it's not a weenus, it's fucking huge.
And then his head.
Alright, so what do you think his name is? Again, focal point, first thing you notice.
Hands.
Yeah, he's called the Hand.
Ow!
And his ability is if he grabs you with that hand, you just totally go out of existence.
You gone.
You gone.
He gone.
And the guy's name is Okuyasu.
Nah.
And the thing is...
Cash Money. No, Steven Cash Money.
Steven Cash Money. Alright, so the thing is, this is like a super powerful, like, ability. You can fuck shit up with that. The thing is, they totally nerfed it by making our boy Steven Cash Money a fucking idiot.
So, Steven Cash Money is an idiot who doesn't know how to do shit.
Pretty much.
Okay. Alright. No, not alright, but alright. He reminds me...
This is the pig-nosed boy I was talking about.
Okay, he reminds me of, in Teen Titans, that one really tiny kid, Gizmo. Yeah. He's definitely... his pear-shaped body. Wow.
He's a beautiful boy.
I'm very much in admiration. Especially of his eyebrows.
Yeah, his eyebrows are fucking fantastic.
Does his stand only have one hand? Or
No, it's got 2.
together?
They're just together in a very strange way.
Okay. So he's definitely a part-time dancer. His name is Yuriko Eisenhower.
You're just going for, like, every guy with silver or blonde hair. Eisenhower!
Basically. He enjoys drinking tea in his free time, and his stand can drill into the ground.
Okay.
With his hands, he goes,
yeah. So, his name is Koichi.
Is he an Eisenhower?
He's not an Eisenhower.
Okay.
He is the shortest JoJo character.
Gizmo.
He's a JoJo? No, he's not a JoJo.
Oh,
he's a JoJo character.
Okay.
But what do you think his stand is called?
Can't be Emerald. It's gotta be something with, like, the...
It does start with an E.
Effervescence.
It's called Echoes.
Same thing.
And basically it just fucks around real hard with gravity.
Drills into the ground, just pulls the gravity right out of there.
I mean, not necessarily. The thing is, like, his stand, like, develops over time, so it does, like, different things, but I don't feel like getting into that.
Okay. That has to be a JoJo. Please say that's a JoJo.
It is not a JoJo.
Is it the gayest character?
It is not the gayest character.
What? Okay, he's definitely a photographer. We got that down. He's also one of the spirit photographer people. He's the one that's camera always gets smashed, but he always somehow gets a new one because he's so rich. He's also got calligraphy pens for buttons and earrings and everything. And a belt and another belt. Okay. And for the symbols around him. All right. Okay. Does he have a stand? Is that his stand?
Uh-huh.
His stand is like a casino worker. He steals money from people and their calligraphy pens if they happen to have them on them. He's also a dancer. He's related to Gizmo. And he yeah, that's just about it.
Okay. What do you think his stand is called?
Is it another song name?
Yeah. It's derived from a song name, yeah.
It's something by Blink-182. I know.
God, he would listen to Blink-182, though. Alright, so this is Rohan Kishibe. He is a manga artist.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, you were pretty close. He doesn't have the spirit photography thing, unfortunately.
No, but his camera always gets smashed, I know. Regardless of what you say.
He is fucking weird. But we love him anyway. His stand, well, he is buddies with, our boy Gizmo.
Okay.
Gizmo is, like, literally the only person he likes. And his stand is called Heaven's Door. And what it does is it can basically turn people into, like, people's, like, body parts or, like, their body into a book, and he can read about their life.
Does the book ever go back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna
say,
like, what if they're just permanent pages?
Yeah, no. At one point, he just, like, walks up to, Gizmo, Koichi, and just, like, starts flipping through.
Okay.
And Koichi's like, what the fuck, man? So that's Rohan.
He has to be gay. Oh, yeah, he's definitely gay. Yeah, gay. Oh my god! Is this the Chinese guy?
This is the Duang man, yes.
I'm so confused!
That is very relevant, actually. It's a very essential part of his character. I will give you one hint. He is the villain.
Why is he the villain?
I'll tell you why he's the villain.
I still don't understand. He's definitely, like, he might be the bad guy, but he's really, like, a good guy.
He does just want a simple life.
His stand's name is Katniss Everdeen, because looks like a cat, obviously.
God, that's so fucking good.
And then very into cat skulls, apparently. He's got a very massive lower lip. Definitely has to be gay. Like, literally, they're gay. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, so what do you think his name is? It's an obscure name to begin with. Go as wild as you want.
Gnawood.
Gnawood!
No, it's Gnawood because it's Duang backwards.
God, I love that. Alright, so this is Yoshikage Kira. And his stand is called Killer Queen.
Okay, yeah, he's my favorite character.
God, Killer Queen is my favorite stand. What do you think its ability is?
Killing people?
Well, yeah, pretty much. It can turn anything it touches into a bomb.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, and the ability is called, or one of his abilities is called, basically, another one bites the dust.
Why are they all so cheesy?
It's just how he does it. Now, here's the thing about our boy Yoshikage Kira. And here's the thing as to why this is relevant. That photo of him having a nice little time with God's fingers. And that is his entire villain arc. All of his story, the reason he's a villain, even though he wants just a quiet life, is because he has... God, this is physically hurting me to say. He has a fetish for severed hands. And... and the reason that he is a villain is because he takes women on dates, uses his stand to blow them up, and then takes their hands and uses them to do everyday tasks.
So he might just have a hand and just like pick up a jar, open the jar with another severed hand.
Yes!
And take out a pickle with a separate severed hand with a glove on it.
Honestly, he probably would. But the thing is, these are things that the author has said he has done, jerked off with it, and wiped his ass with it.
Those are the only two things?
No, those are just two examples. He's probably taken a pickle out of a pickle jar with like a disembodied corpse hand.
I just don't understand.
You think I fucking do?
But he's the villain just because he likes severed hands.
Well, it's because he blows up women for them. And it's like a lot of women. It's not a problem. Alright.
Is that a JoJo?
Yes, it is.
That's definitely another gay JoJo.
Oh, he is very gay.
His stand is also very gay for that JoJo.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they do a lot of gay poses like that. I will give you one hint, he is Italian.
Mamma mia. He shoots, definitely shoots either pasta or bullets out of the little hair holes in his head. His name is,
It's very Italian.
Vincenzo?
J? You're right with the G.
Is it J or G?
Depends on how you pronounce it.
Ganivelli.
Ganivelli. God, that's a good-ass name, though.
Yeah, so it's... What did I say?
Vincenzo.
Guanavelli.
Alright.
And then he can do the breath thing. His other superpower is the stand. I don't know what the stand does. The stand is like... I don't even know. He's also a pirate. Okay, and that's it.
You're not too far off with pirate. It's a similar kind of vibe. His name is Giorno Giovanna.
Okay.
And his stand is called Gold Experience. Now, here's the thing. Who do you think is Giorno's dad?
Hand fetish man.
No, it is not Hand Fetish Man.
I don't know.
Dio.
Which one's Dio?
Murder Man. Head Boy McMurder Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Dio fucks. Alright, so his dad is Dio, and he is a member of a gang.
He is?
Yes.
Okay.
So you got kind of close with the pirate thing.
Alright.
And, he canonically, it means in, like, the actual show, he, drinks piss.
that why his hair and everything is yellow?
No, he was just born like that. I mean, look at his dad. His dad is like yellow all over. He cannot do Hamon, unfortunately. But, he's pretty gay.
Oh.
How old do you think he is?
32.
He's 15.
What?
Yup. He is 15 years old.
And he definitely does gay stuff with his...
With his stand? Yes.
And he's 15.
And he's 15, yes.
That is definitely illegal.
Well, I mean, his stand is technically a spiritual manifestation of him, so...
He does stuff with himself.
Yeah, I don't know if that's considered, like, statutory rape or, like, masturbation.
Let's move on.
Whatever! We're not gonna discuss the logistics of your stand doing the fun thing.
Move on! Professional swimmer. Also combined with Spider-Man. Also combined with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Why does he have elf?
Those are all his stand.
No, those are, like, Oompa Loompas combined with elves combined with spiders.
Mm-hmm. That is his stand.
Oh, that's the one that keeps the gun in his pants.
Yup, that's the one who keeps a gun in his pants.
That's not safe.
It is not safe.
He definitely lives underwater. Or near the water.
What do you think his stand does? That is a bullet that they are on. They are that small.
They find bullets and they bring them to him. Or they make bullets. Or they turn into bullets.
Well, they have something to do with bullets, yeah. This, what do you think his name is?
Yurikashi Speedo.
Speedo is actually kind of close to what his first name sounds like.
Speedo?
His name is Guido Mista.
Okay.
What do you think his stand is called?
Yellow Submarine.
Oh god, that's so good. It's called Sex Pistols.
Oh no!
And their power is basically...
Oh no!
Their power is basically that they can just kick bullets real hard and direct them.
So they all have to kick it simultaneously, like synchronized swimmers. Okay. Basically the same. Is that a girl or a guy?
That is the age-old question. He is a guy.
No. He looks like Velma combined with,
Velma's emo phase.
No, Velma combined with Daphne.
That's fair.
He's definitely a pilot.
That is his stand. The
Well,
plane.
he definitely rides the stand. You know what I mean. Definitely gay. He's also another background dancer for rap videos. He's also a tap dancer. And he is a bagpipe player.
Here's the thing. I'll show you the scene after we finish this, but the background dancer isn't too far off. What do you think his plane is called? Again, music references.
I don't know my music, bro.
Alright, that's fine. His stand is called Aerosmith. And he does not ride the stand. It is like toy plane sized, except it has like straight up bombs. What do you think his name is?
What nationality is his name?
He is Italian.
I don't know any Italian people! I don't know.
Alright, his name is Norancia.
That's not even Italian!
It is derived from the Italian word for orange.
He's purple.
I don't know either. Ask the author, man. Alright? I call him Swiss cheese man.
He's like Regina George, but he went all the way with the whole thing.
Yeah, the Jingle Bell Rock dance, except he tried to do a backflip and it all went wrong.
No, Regina George, when they cut holes in her shirt for her boobs and then she just rocked it. There you go.
Yeah.
This guy's name? Oh, he likes strawberries. I don't even know what to say about him, honestly. I don't understand why he's got his tie through his shirt.
Nobody understands anything about his fashion. He's got probably the dumbest name, too.
I don't want to guess it. And his stand likes to play chess from time to time. This guy also enjoys dodging bullets, like literally dodging bullets, which is why Bullet Hole Bob always, like, they always get into arguments and stuff, so he always, like, gets shot at.
Right.
And that's why he has all the holes in his pants and clothes and shoes and shirts.
All of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so his name is Panicotta Fugo.
That sounds like a cheese.
Yeah. And his stand is called Purple Haze.
Okay. Looks a bit like a bull.
Yeah, it kind of does. And nobody knows what the fuck is going on with his clothes. We don't even ask at this point. It's just kind of
What's
a universal.
What's he like? What's he do?
He's kind of a trash boy.
Like, he picks up trash?
No. I don't really know how to describe him. He's not the sweetest boy there is.
Alright, moving on then. I don't like you. Gay.
Yeah.
Is he the gayest?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, his stand definitely has something to do with ventilation, or bombs, or being a nun, or hazardous things,
Right?
or what's it called, like trypophobia, like the little holes.
Yeah.
He's part of the original Avengers.
Loki who? I only know this man.
He definitely does something with gas, for sure. I feel.
Alright.
He also, I don't know how he has a hand on his shoulder in this first picture.
Oh, it's probably like someone else grabbing his shoulder. I bet he's just doing a really weird back scratch.
I don't really know anything else about him.
Right, his name is Abacchio.
Bocce. Bocce plastic surgery, bruh.
Yeah. He's a former police officer.
Nope.
And now is a gang member.
Nah.
Talk about a 180, huh?
What's his stand do?
His stand is called Moody Blues, which is very fitting for his personality, because he's like a little bit of a bitch. He basically, what he does is it can just reenact or replay past events, which allows for like really good investigation and stuff.
Why does he? Okay. Why does he have little holes?
I have no idea.
They're just there.
They're just there.
Okay.
They make him look cool.
Why does he have a timer?
Well, I mean, that has something to do with the rewinding time, right?
Gotcha. Wait. Okay, you just go. Gay for sure.
Uh-huh.
Is he the most gay?
No.
Do you have the most gay character?
Yes, I do.
What is going on with his stand? It's like a disco member with a diaper on. They're both disco. The first one's definitely named Elvis Yo-Yo Man. Yo-Yo Ma Elvis.
Yo-Yo Ma Elvis.
Wait, why do they all have keys and locks? I don't really understand it. Are those tattoos or is that a bra?
Tattoos, I think. I actually don't know.
Alright. I'm confused by the hair clips.
I will give you one thing. He's very Italian, and he is the team mom.
It's definitely Patricia, like...
Patricia!
Vanelli.
Patricia Vanelli. God, he looks like a fucking Patricia Vanelli. What do you think about his stand? And the very, very many zippers he's got going on.
That one zipper doesn't even go anywhere. Yeah. All of them don't go anywhere. Blue?
That's reasonable.
Blue?
Blue is so much more reasonable than the actual fucking stand name.
Okay, so doesn't have anything to do with blue. It's gotta be like Michelin Man. Blue Michelin Man with the ripped quads.
With ripped quads, God. Alright, so this is Bruno Bucciolati.
Okay, I get the Bruno.
Yeah.
I don't get the Bucciolati. That sounds like a drink at Starbucks.
It does. And this is his stand, Sticky Fingers. Or, since Sticky Fingers was copyrighted because it's, taken from, like, a band/song name, in the English translation, they had to change it, and they called him Zipper Man.
Sticky Fingers to Zipper Man?
Well, basically his power is just to, like, create pocket dimensions with, like, zippers. In, like, random shit.
Whack.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a girl.
Yes, it is.
Her stand is really dope. I also like her fashion.
Yeah, me too. She's a fucking wife.
She's definitely got some Spider-Man Venom vibes going on.
Yeah.
Her stand is definitely named, like... Is it, like, popping pimples on itself?
No, I don't think so.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, it's definitely, like, freaking saber-tooth polka dot. Her name... Why does she just have blood? Is she okay?
Well, no. But,
Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, she's alright.
Is she dead?
Technically not.
Okay. Why does she have the butterfly on her?
6 tattoos, I think. Or
Okay.
just 6 sleeves or something.
She's got a butterfly thing and then another butterfly thing. Her name's definitely like Naomi. And there you go. Period.
She's the female JoJo.
Dope.
Her name is Jolene Cujo. And she is fucking hot. Her stand is super fucking dope. And it is called Stone Free.
Why? Does it just like, is it, she should have a stone removal business for like when you
Stone Free! Stone removal
like
business.
during earthquakes or something, like when there are rocks, or like avalanches, when there are rocks everywhere.
That's so valid. I think my favorite part about Stone Free is just the dope-ass sunglasses.
Yeah.
Jolene is, marine biologist Hat Hair Man's, daughter.
Why? What was the reason?
Me.
At least she upped her fashion sense.
Yeah, she did. She fucking
Is she a
snapped.
juvenile delinquent?
She's definitely very moody, yeah.
And what does stone remover do? What's his name?
Stone Free, so like close
Stone
enough.
free. Okay.
Oh god.
What does stone free do?
Oh man. Stone remover. God, that's so valid. Basically, it's like just a close range fighter kind of thing. And it also gives her like kind of cool combat powers.
Okay.
She's so fucking cool.
Gay?
Yes.
Gay. Period.
I will say this is the gayest character.
He doesn't even look that gay.
Oh, but
he definitely looks like a RuPaul.
God, he fucking does look like RuPaul.
RuPaul X Jeffree Star.
That's not a porn tape that anybody wants to see.
That's not what I mean. I mean, like, combination.
Yeah.
But a very Jesus-y one, because you see he's got the cross.
Yes. He is a priest.
There we go. His what's that called?
Stand?
His stand is definitely like a knight. His stand definitely has some sort of, like, prisoner fetish.
Alright.
And his name is definitely, like, good first name. Something Romano, like, romaine lettuce, but with an O. Romano.
Right.
So, like, thinking...
The vibe is actually pretty close.
Jeffrey Romano.
The Romano vibe is pretty close. His name is Enrico Pucci. Pucci. Like Gucci, but with a P. And
Definitely
his...
Jeffree Star related.
And his stand is called White Snake. Yeah. And White Snake's power is basically to steal stands. He can just steal other people's shit. And that is like a memory disc, that disc he's holding. So he can just yoink out people's memories. And he is just absolutely abysmally gay for Dio.
The one that took people's head? His brother's head?
Yes!
His brother's body?
He's incredibly gay for Dio.
whack.
He is definitely the gayest JoJo character. He tries to reset the universe for Dio.
Okay, that is too gay.
Yeah. There's, like, literally this whole scene where he and Dio are, like, laying in bed together.
Just laying?
Like, literally just laying there, and Dio's, like, reading and talking about humanity, and he's, like, talking to Enrico, and he's like, hey, you know my weakness, why haven't you killed me yet? And Enrico's just like, listen, if I wanted to kill you, I would have. I love you as I love God. Actual line. I love you as I love God.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yep, alright.
She's got the wind power thing, too. Breathing wind thing. Her stand definitely has to get some braces. He's got a bit of an underbite going. He's definitely, like, lives in a sewer. She's, like, just kind of a normal person. Like, she's not normal, but she's, like, got a normal person, like, status. Like, she's not super rich or super poor.
Mm-hmm.
And her stand is basically a transformer. And her name is Jasmine.
You're gonna hate me so much.
Nope.
Her name is Foo Fighters.
Definitely hate her.
Her stand name is Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters?
Yep.
Why are they both the same name?
I don't know, but, Foo Fighters just has a lot of plankton going on. That's
Plankton?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure his powers revolve around plankton.
His?
I don't fucking know.
Which Foo Fighter? Stand Foo Fighter?
Yes.
Okay, plankton. Okay, got
Right.
it. I thought you meant she had, like, a lot of plankton. I was like, what do you mean? There's, like, what?
No.
Oh,
Alright.
so is that green thing her hair?
I think it's a hat. I hope it's a hat.
Yeah, me too. Okay, that one thing is definitely a giant. The stand. Definitely massive.
Mm-hmm.
His name, the normal guy's name, is, like, Lone Wolf or something.
God, that's so much better than his actual name. Anyways, keep going.
And his power is, controlling the wind. Or his stand's power is something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely, like, got some Eskimo vibes going on.
He does.
Alright. And his name... Oh, wait, I already said Lone Wolf. Alright. And his stand's name is, like, friggin' Cloud Bro.
Cloud Bro. God, that's such a...
Clout. There we go.
Clout Bro. Holy shit. So, his name is Weather Report.
The stand?
No, the guy. And the stand.
His parents were just like, okay, Weather Report.
Yep. Weather Report.
They just saw him. They're like, I know his name is going to be Weather Report.
His stand's name is also Weather Report. What do you think the power is?
Reporting the weather? Changing the weather? Doing the weather?
It is weather related, yeah, so you pretty much pass. You win. You win at JoJo.
What does he do?
Oh god. Yeah, his ability is just controlling the weather.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Is that his name?
Yeah. Also, he's definitely related to that 1,000 million year old guy.
Yeah, he looks like Cars.
Yes.
He does look a lot like Cars.
So his name is definitely like Cars 2. Cars 2 is honestly better than Cars 1, not gonna lie.
That's valid.
What
do you think his stand is called?
Something about a Reaper. I think he gets rid of halitosis or is that his tongue? What even is that? It's like his tongue is connected to his boobies. I don't understand.
Tongue tits. That would be a way better stand
Okay,
name.
that's his name.
Right.
I don't understand everybody's obsession with hearts.
Alright.
And basically, that's all I have to say about him.
I think this man has the dumbest name. I should probably start with his stand's name is Cream. And his power is basically he's got like a pocket dimension in his mouth. That's pretty much it.
I don't know what that means. Also, what is going on with his tongue and his boobs?
His shoulder boobs. And the man's name, the guy's name,
Dominique.
his name is Vanilla Ice.
Ice, baby.
Do 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 do.
Why Vanilla Ice?
I don't know.
Definitely an Instagram model. Definitely gay.
God, he fucking could be an Instagram model. He's a perfect, gorgeous boy.
I don't know what's going on with him and his stand, but there's definitely some chemistry.
I would like to mention the simultaneous, like, lunge and T-pose going on.
And also death going on. He's bleeding everywhere, constantly. He's definitely a valiant fighter.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
He's also related to Elvis. And his stand's name is, like, basically Pink Floyd. And his name is, like, something like
He's got another white guy name.
Nicholas or Nick Robertson.
His name is Johnny Joestar.
Is he another JoJo?
Yeah, they're back. And he is a former horse racer,
Nope.
paraplegic man.
What does that mean?
His legs don't do.
Leg things?
He leggy don't work.
Like you don't.
And his stand is called Tusk.
He doesn't even have tusks.
It's after a Fleetwood Mac song, and it actually bops really hard.
Don't believe you. I believe about the Fleetwood Mac. I don't believe that his name is Tusk. It's definitely like Pink Floyd.
That would make so much more sense, but it's Tusk.
Nope. Dino Man!
Yeah.
Why is his name also Dio? Is that Dio again? But as a girl.
No, it's a man, but,
With really great eyelashes and hair.
yeah, he's fucking gorgeous. He's a fucking
He's like a
beautiful,
velociraptor.
exquisite. The Velociraptor is his stand.
He's like a furry.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Wait, why is he half velociraptor then if he's...
It's got something to do with his stand.
He's definitely a zoologist. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.
So that is Diego Brando. He goes by Dio.
That must get real confusing.
Yeah, everybody in the fandom just calls him Diego to differentiate between the two. He's basically Dio, but in an alternate universe.
Good Dio.
More like morally dubious Dio.
Dubious?
Not neutral. Not great, not as bad as your average Dio.
Okay.
What do you think his stand is called?
Something about tropical.
I mean, I guess, but it's called Scary Monsters. And his stand's power is, first of all, it gives him the ability to turn like that, and it gives out a virus that turns people into dinosaurs.
I mean, I would not be mad if I got turned into a dinosaur. I'd probably be like the scrawniest, tiniest dinosaur, but you know.
I mean, like, mood, though. God, he's so fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, alright. I'm gay, I'm not blind, man. He's perfect boy. Beautiful boy. Alright. He's also a horse racer. I don't know why.
Gay period.
Mm-hmm.
He also shoots bullets / pasta through his hair.
I will give you one thing about him, though. He is the President of the United States.
That's completely false. He's definitely a gay college professor. He also pets... No, he's like that guy in Scrooged who's narrating, like with the guy in the background, but he's basically the Jeffree Star reincarnation, and he loves cats with really pointy ears.
What do you think his name is?
Jeffrey. And it's also, his cat's name is, Bubblegum.
Emma? That is President Funny Valentine.
No!
What do you think his Stan's name is?
Not as funny Valentine.
It is significantly a less funny Valentine. It's called Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Most often called D4C for short. But, you know the issue with Sticky Fingers and how it had to be Zipperman in the American translation because of copyright? Well, a very similar thing happened here. So, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, in the American version, was called Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price.
Filthy Acts at a...
Yup. Filthy Acts at a Reasonable Price.
Farp.
Farp.
Am I wrong?
You're not. That's even easier to say than D4C, just farp. What do you think its ability is?
I mean, if we're going based off the name, but if we're going based off him, his name is...
Or his
His
ability?
ability is definitely, like, being, like, president's helper.
I mean, sorta, in, like, the worst way possible. Basically, what FARP does is it takes another one of him from an alternate universe and
So that
puts
he
it into
doesn't
the
have to
universe he's in.
I see. Does it have to... those other guys must get real confused.
I mean, he returns them eventually.
What?
Alright. This is the last one.
Skinny legend, oh my god. And, definitely a sailor. / aqua dude. And, is that a girl or boy?
That is a man.
Man's is very feminine.
He's a twink.
Okay. His stand is called Emerald City. And he's a JoJo.
He is a JoJo. You noticed his boxers.
Yeah. Why do all of them have something with JoJo? Like, why is everybody so obsessed with their name?
Well, his name is... You're gonna get a bit of a deja vu with this. Josuke Higashikata.
Which one is that again?
It's the hair one.
That's him.
Alternate universe. Yes.
Better fashion.
Yeah, there's also kind of a weird thing that involves, like, that universe's Handman, but I haven't read part 8 yet, so we're not going to talk about that. What do you think alright, so he is a JoJo. He has, God, his fucking stand. His stand is called Soft and Wet.
My towel after I shower.
Towel Man! It's me, Towel Man, with my nautical buddy, JoJo 2.0.
Wow.
Josuke 2, Electric Boogaloo.
What? Is that a thing?
No, I don't know, I just made it one, though. So yeah,
Alright.
that's all we've got.
I feel very informed now.
Yeah, so what do you think about JoJo? What do you think about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Bizarre.
I told you it lived up to the name.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that's all, folks.